I know I have a few subscribers that are outside of the UK, so for those of you that are not familiar with Tesco's, it's one of the biggest chains of supermarkets in the UK. Now, when they sell items with their own brand on, they tend to be grocery food items, not normally electronics. But I did come across this Tesco World Band radio in my local store the other day. These have been around for some years. In fact, I had one years ago, and I'm not sure what happened to it, but for £10 UK, I couldn't resist buying this one. It's got to be about the cheapest World Band radio available, and it's very unusual to see any radios with shortwave coverage on sale in normal stores in the UK. So I'm not expecting much from it. As I say, £10 UK. I'll put the dollar equivalent in the video somewhere. But let's have a look at what we get for our £10, and let's see if this radio is going to be of any use at all. So there's the radio itself. Obviously it's an analog radio. Just take it out of its wrapper, and looking at the shortwave coverage, we've got the 60 metre band, we've got 49 metres, 41 metres, 31 metres, 25, 22, 19, 16 and 13. So it's got a reasonable shortwave coverage. We've got FM broadcast band, we've got the medium wave band, and we've got the long wave band as well. Got the band selector switch here, and we've got the power on and off switch. And then on the left hand side of the radio, we've got the volume and tuning controls. Looks like there's going to be a little LED indicator for tuning here. We've got a little flip out stand to keep the radio at an angle there. That's quite useful. And on the other side, we've got a 3 volt input socket, and we've got a headphone socket. No facility for connecting an external antenna, so if we wanted to do that, we just have to hook something up to the telescopic whip here. The radio comes with a very basic user guide, which is basically a one-page document. And oops, I think the radio takes AA batteries. I don't know how many. Does it tell us on the back here? Yeah, it takes 2 AA batteries, the battery compartments here. So let's put some batteries in and see what it sounds like. Okay, I've just put some batteries in the radio, a couple of AA batteries. I don't know whether the microphone and the camera will pick this up. Shaking the radio there, I'm getting a reassuring sound of something loose inside, so that's a good start. Let's power the radio on. And
we need to open up the economy.
We're on BBC Radio 4 here on longwave.
But on the other hand, we do still want to.
I don't know if you noticed, there was a second or so delay before the radio actually powered up after switching on.
Let's return to our questioner, Eleanor. I wonder how you take on your own question, Eleanor, and what you've made of what you've heard.
Sound quality is not too bad.
It has become endemic.
As I say, we're on long wave here, so. Don't think the sensitivity on long wave is particularly good. Though we are picking up RTE there in Ireland, but we've got a sort of a heterodyne on that. So there's a few whistles. Let's try medium wave. Again, second or so delay when we switch bands. Turn the volume up a little. I'm guessing that's probably Absolute Radio on 1215. Very hard to see where you are with this analogue dial.
Good afternoon to you both. How are you feeling, Rory? Are you stiff?
You've got Radio Wales there on medium wave.
I'm feeding off the energy of Cardiff and Tom Shanklin in the commentary box.
Okay, so we'll just try. I won't bother with FM at the moment because, as I've said before, FM's not too good here. Let's try one of the higher shortwave bands. We'll try 19 meters. I'll put the antenna up. Get some volume there. Not a lot there. We'll try 16 meters, 17 megs. Actually, you're picking up something on the 18 megs amateur band there. But of course, this radio doesn't have SSB. I think sensitivity, it's okay. It's okay. It could be worse. We're now on 22 meters, 13 megs.
Not the emperor. But they could make up stories about him. And soon, Howell came to be known as a monster with the body of a tiger.
Okay, so it works. I think sensitivity's reasonable. If it's not good, it's reasonable. The tuning control here is very stiff. The analog display is pretty inaccurate, really. It's not exactly a pleasure to tune through the bands. Just turn that off for a second. The band selector, again, that's quite stiff, and it's very easy to miss a band. I don't know if you can see again with the camera, but as we switch bands, the number of the band you're on sort of illuminate. Well, it doesn't illuminate, but it's got a coloured window behind it. You can see now we're on FM, AM, and long wave. If you look at the little dot here at the top, if you follow that as I move the band switch, you can see it's not that obvious, but it does work. And you've got a tuning indicator, which if you get a really strong signal, that LED will light. Sound quality isn't bad. The build quality is pretty poor, really. It's quite plasticky, as you'd expect, for the amount of money that this thing cost. And although this is working, as I say, potentially there's something loose inside here. We'll try at a better time of day on shortwave, and I might actually clip something to the telescopic and see how it works with an external antenna. But I think we're probably going to get a lot of overload problems with this little radio.